This unit is currently listed at $135 million. In this market, for this apartment, in this location, at this moment, we feel that is the value of the apartment.
432 Park Avenue, a high-rise on Billionaires Row, has faced backlash from residents for some less-than-luxury experience they've had living there. Its condo board is currently suing developers for $125 million for construction and design issues that have caused floods, elevator malfunctions, and even explosions. Meanwhile, on the 79th floor, this full-floor condo is for sale for a whopping $135 million. We talked to the 79th floor's exclusive broker about how she's aiming to sell it, and why there could be an opportunity to buy in a building with creaks, leaks, and sways.
When you're marketing an apartment at this price level, it's a challenge. The building is a beautiful, beautiful building. It's near all of the art auction houses. It's near the best restaurants in New York City. You can walk to Broadway, you can walk to Bergdorf. So it doesn't get better than that. The apartment itself is very, very special. And for someone looking for a place to move into that has beautiful, peaceful art, all the walls float, which means none of the walls touch each other. The ceiling does not touch the wall, the vertical wall, and the floor does not touch the vertical wall. So if there is any movement in the building, which is natural in a tall building, it doesn't crack the walls, it doesn't make any sounds. So this apartment is entirely silent. When they first started building 432 Park Avenue, and I saw the plans, I thought it was an ideal location for someone that wants to be in the middle of everything in New York City.
Residents have alleged that the noise of the building swaying is intolerable, that multiple floods and electrical explosions have occurred, and elevator issues are common. So, have buyers been deterred by the publicity?
We've had a lot of serious inquiries, and unfortunately, the negative publicity that has come out, the first thing people might say is, oh, I heard that building's terrible. But what I assure them is what this building is going through now, every new building goes through. The elevators are not working perfectly. You have leaks in pipes. Everything that this building is going through is normal. The good news is that the board is now residential owners. And it's their job to go through the building with a fine-tooth comb, find anything that's wrong with it, and get the developer to pay for it. Regarding the future dealings between the board and the developers, the way it works is the board will find the issues that they feel have to be fixed. The developer will hire their people to find what the cost is. They both get costs, and hopefully they will sit at a table and work everything out. Both sides have lawyers, both sides have engineers, and if they're smart, they won't go to court, and they'll just sit down and work it out.
While current residents work out their issues either in court or internally, what does interest look like for such a unique unit?
The unit has been on the market for a couple of months, and an apartment like this takes a while to show. It takes a while to establish its availability throughout the world. This is an opportunity for a very, very special person to be able to take something that took 4 years to build, that took boats of Japanese materials coming to the United States, that had artists come to do the shikui plaster on the walls. I believe once all these other global factors of COVID and negative press and looking at the economy either as getting better or worse, or looking at the New York City political scene as getting better, I believe that this apartment will increase in value.
While the 79th floor's price tag sounds steep, it's still less than the penthouses, which is going for $169 million. So, would you pay $135 million for these views? Let us know in the comments.